We are on step WB5 step.rms2 apparently. And I mean, we're in game 2 of the night. P&W versus Rockies, red and orange, quite far apart actually, versus blue and teal for the Rockies players. Futures playing the Persians. He's actually been a big fan of the Persians, I think. Played a lot of Persians lately in our tournament games anyways. On the other far end of the other side of the map here for Team Rockies, we got First World Caveman playing the Khmer. The Khmer. In teal, and the other team, Winston Smokehill as the Ethiopians. Archer Civ alert in red here, and his teammate namcap as the Goths. Surprise, surprise. This will mean if it goes to game 3, he will not be able to play the Goths in game 3, which could be a problem for him, but we'll see. We're on step, as mentioned at the beginning. It's a nomad start. So if we go back here, right to the start, we'll see they've got villagers here. They got to walk to find their TC spot. And they're trying to like explore and figure out where the best spot is. Usually you want that to be on like a wood line and on a gold. namcap was very unhappy to get a nomad map, so he just decided to place it down immediately. And Winston going back to that pretty solid place right there. Back to the current time, real timeline. Engage. What that means, you're able to kind of choose your TC spot and find a nice safe position to take like a lot of resources. He's too fast for the boar, he can't keep up. Bringing that boar in. What that means is you're going to have safe gold, safe wood, and safe food for the feudal age at least. So we end up seeing a lot of later fighting here, not a lot of raiding in this map. You also do start with a horse and not a scout. Horse is like slower and you can't push in deer, of which there are many on this map. It's one of the main features of the map in the middle area. 64 ibex, 8,900 food on those ibex. And I mean, that will make Mongols a really good pick here. Any other civs with like a hunt bonus, hunt gather bonus or anything like that? None here, I don't think. I mean, the Goths used to kill boars in one strike. I think they took that. They took that bonus away or something. I don't know. But you can still come out here. Maybe like we got a little namcap mill here. Fortunate berries and deer spawn for him on that little spot right there. You can come out here and risk it for some deers maybe. Get some villas out there, build a mill, get some free food. But you don't want to be lingering for too long, or else the enemy army might show up. And you'll have undefended villas out there in the wilds, out there in the center. So right now, pretty standard play here. namcap, he's struggled. He has most certainly struggled with scout pressure, army, like defense from armies. And we keep telling him, just build some little walls around your area and keep your villas safe. He's actually going to try it this time, it looks like. Going for houses around the wood line is a great step forward for him, actually. Boar going down by the mill there for red. The drawback of moving like backwards to your TC spot, as looks like Futures is actually able to pull that one in. Let's see. Where is it? There. Where is it? Did he get both of his boars? I guess so. The drawback is, like, you start here, right? And then the game spawns it on this map. It spawns all the resources as though you're starting right there. So, for Futures, his gold and stuff, his berries, gonna be a little far away. Because he walked so far back. The Spore is a little far for teal. namcap a little bit more standard, like we said. He's actually going for farms already. Doesn't want to risk it for these deer out here. And he is on the way to Feudal Age. First World Caveman. First player to hit Feudal with 12. With 12 villagers? Feudal? I missed this? I'm not looking at the numbers at all? Where's the... I'm clicking through this here. Idle... Where's TC? Building? Eco? Idle... TC time? Did he... Okay. So 10-minute game here. We were at 3 minutes idle TC time. He must have not been producing vills for all that time just to bank up enough food to go feudal. We'll see if it pays off in timings. I think it's really hard to make it pay off at this point. Oh, TC just gets that boar in time. We'll see. With this eco, it's going to be hard to be able to like capitalize on that timing at all. Usually you want a bit more of a balance. You want to keep that town center producing. But maybe something went wrong that we missed here. He maybe had some food issues or something. Maybe decided it's worth just going up. Future's plugging some of these gaps in the back with houses. He's on the berries and he's adding a barracks here. Barracks already added for namcap. Is he making any army out of it? We have no upgrades yet to indicate anything. He's 1 on stone, none on gold. So I wouldn't expect any military here from namcap for the time being. Maybe like, I mean, you can do like 2 militia and then just like go about your business. Stable for futures was in order to get, or the barracks, sorry, in order to get a stable up for scouts. Barracks for teal as well. Is he also going scouts here? I'm not sure. We'll see. So we're gonna see some scout play. Woodline is walled in with double lumber camps on the edges for namcap. Love that. That looks nice actually. That's pretty good looking. Also, we've got wall-ins on the berries for Winston Smokehill. Berries a little bit harder to wall because you gather them much more quickly, so it's easy to like finish this berry bush and not realize it, and then the enemy can just run in there. But we'll see. He's also going for some forward buildings. A range? I think this is a range blacksmith. I wonder if he's cooking this build order up or if he like... Where did he get it from, you know? Is this a Hera build order right now? Probably not. It's probably the build order practice mod coming to life. Farms in the back. Wait, this is so cool. He's farming back here. The Khmer have a bonus that lets you place farms anywhere. Good evening, Mr. Wick. Did you get in the game?
I am in.
Hey. It's looking interesting. We got some crazy Khmer farms in the top corner here. And scouts for blue. Adding blacksmith now. Probably second building for... Well, I'm thinking... Maybe that's actually for attack upgrades, not for unlocking Castle Age. He probably wants foraging out of that. He's gonna go after namcap. Namcap may be pushed off of the stone here, but his eco's fairly defended. He will be pushed off of some resources, and that could be a problem for him. Namcap might have a hard time defending his villagers, but he needs to practice, so this is good. And Winston garrisoning for that horse running past. And here's the first attack of the game. Blue finds the gold for orange. Orange gonna have to fall back to the TC. Futures falling back there. We have fletching coming in for Winston. He's on the way to Castle Age. It's gonna be a pretty clean archer rush from him. And Future's gonna see the walled in wood line. And I think you just have to play a game of denying these resources. You're not gonna get a lot of kills. The resources are really close to the TC, but you can still like camp it and make him fall back constantly, and that's very annoying. Or you can come out here to the mill, which he doesn't see actually. He's gonna go up to Winston's base. He might find a villager here actually. He did see the walling going on thanks in part
Oh yeah,
to
he's gonna get this.
Caveman's scout. Oh,
Yeah, he's done for.
oh yeah, that guy's dead. Rip, ripperoni.
Uh,
See, the villager count, the difference is actually not too insane. I was expecting higher with Caveman only at 19 villagers, but it's been looking pretty good for futures right now. He clicks Castle Age. Winston just made it to Castle Age, and namcap also on the way. Huge palisade wall coming up for first world Caveman. Oh boy. We'll see if that ever ends up being fully finished. And we're missing. The scouts are in on the wood. There's one pikeman.
yeah, looks like. Oh, it looks like you got two
Red.
actually. Wow.
Yeah, what's the kill count on these scouts? Okay, there's another one down. Oh, brother. Okay, Winston not too happy about that. He's going to be shaking a little bit. He's going to be thinking, oh no, what if I throw this game right now? I should
Probably
win
sweating
this.
a little bit. Yep.
Yep. He might have to pause for a little bit of a anti-heart attack break, but we'll see. What a legend. I love how how concerned he gets about these tournament games. It's inspiring to care that much. Market for Rockies for future, and he is almost to castle now. What's the play for the Persian player? Might be knights. Persians are quite good into archer civs because their knights have bonus attack to foot archers, and they also, their final upgrade is not the paladin, it's replaced. It is replaced with the Savar, which has even more of a hard counter set up against archers, so could be good if he can get the boom going. I'm worried about first world Caveman. He's had a little bit of a slow start, 22 vills now. namcap on 37, oh my goodness. And here's a forward castle for namcap on, well, in between futures and namcap. Got a couple of spearmen out. This is kind of the same play that he went for in the last 2v2 against Team Arizona, I think it was yesterday. Forward castle, barracks, start pumping. We'll see how it goes this time.
Pump and dump of the melee unit he loves.
He loves those goths, the gothic infantry.
When he doesn't destroy buildings with his infantry, he gets a little mad.
Well, the spearmen will be enough to chase off these scouts for now. Futures, the army count's looking a little dire here for Rockies. I mean, it's only 3 to 16, but so be it.
I really respect the wall, though, I have to say.
The wall,
wall
is like, yeah, exactly. You're like reaching for the sky, and you might just catch a star, you know?
Yeah. There's actually one gap in the fence.
There's been some like shift click like shenanigans going on here. They're like missing one piece or something. Yeah. Unfortunate. Second TC for futures, and he knows what's coming, but can he do anything about it? Last night, who was it? It was Wiggle the Wise, I think. He took a couple of good fights against the Goth Flood. It seems like maybe archers and knights are a pretty good thing to do if you can micro down all the spearmen with your archers before taking like a solid fight, or just walling them out might also work. We'll see if futures is fast enough with these walls. Goths, the 11 spearmen, 6 huskarls though. That's a lot of army. 29 army for PNW, 8 for Rockies right now. And futures is under pressure. Palisade Gate, that might be the target next. It's very easy to attack with a lot of units, so it goes down pretty fast usually. Knights trying to dive for some huskarls. You got to get out of there now. Okay, pikemen, maybe get a couple hits in there. A lot of pikemen. And namcap is experienced at this flood lately. He knows what to do. Archers and knights for futures. He's also getting knight armor.
I'm seeing if futures. Let's see if futures can respond to this. I mean, saw a very similar early aggression from him in the last game that namcap played.
Yeah, it's really gonna come down to some of this micro. Futures definitely seems more active with like clicking his units around than Wiggle the Wise last night.
Yeah.
One archer in there. He's destined for a dark fate. Knights are dying here. There's not a ton of... Well, they're kind of separated out now. Maybe you want to get like... Well, let's see. I'm looking at Huskarl. I'm seeing that he has 6+1 ranged armor. Okay. TC, so that's 7 total. TC has 5+1 ranged attack. You can never do 0 damage with an attack, which means that the TC arrows, they're all doing 1 damage per hit. So I guess researching fletching right now would not help. You would have to also get the next upgrade, Bodkin Arrow, and then you would be doing 2 damage per hit against these Huskarls. Might be worth it. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about other things than math and numbers right now. Future's adding a 3rd TC, in fact, up there. And the frontier here on his base is looking a little harried, a little harassed. At the same time, fighting breaking out. The wall has been broken. And it's Pikeman Camel for Winston. Oh, wait, are there any archers in there? Okay, there's a couple of crossbows. Battle elephants for First World Caveman. Winston falls back to this choke point. There are the pikemen in there, so I expect the elephants to die. The camels also do a little bit of bonus damage. Meanwhile, namcap diving the TC for Futures. Futures going to just fall back. Scorpions could also be a good answer here, but you need to be fast with it. The power of this flood, that namcap seems to have unlocked in his ancestral DNA, is the speed. Doesn't give you time to think. You're barely in Castle Age. You definitely don't have time to mass scorpions. Okay, Futures has settled on that option, but if you don't have enough of them, the Goth units can just run right up to him and kill him. So, or if you don't have a front line. Teal adding a corner TC at the top corner, that is beautiful. And these farms too. This is the distinctive looking area. Incredible stuff.
The
TC goes down.
farms.
These farms, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, and he's got the
Monastery
monastery.
as well,
Okay.
yes. Blue might
gotta
be
have
forced
that.
to flee here soon. He's trying to get scorpions out, but I think he's very low on wood. If I had to guess, yeah, this was his wood line down here.
Oh yeah.
Winston adding, he's beginning to build range and stable. He did win the fight earlier, but he only has 3 units left. Knights coming out for our Khmer player at the top, and he's adding a 3rd TC here with 1 villager as well. It worked for Joner, the 1 villager TCs. Maybe it'll work for First World Caveman. It's looking rough for Rockies right now. Futures was kind of their big hope in this game. And he's getting flooded. Only 1 scorpion in that workshop right now. Futures back on wood at the north. But the eco count's not too good for the Rockies either. 35 for blue, 53 for his opponent here in orange. The KD, we can look at that, but it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For
And the
namcap,
whopping
he doesn't care.
Nearly 80 villagers for Winston's pretty good. I mean,
Whopping 80 vills
a
appear.
lot of vills.
Adding that monastery. Ooh, the Ethiopian monastery. Okay, I like it. I like it. It's a good looking building. Future's gonna have to flee from his homeland soon. He's dropping another TC back here. Still no army, just trying to hide in the town centers for now, and it's not really working. We're getting more units flooding in from orange. Future's fully off wood right now, or food completely. I think he might be focusing down the spears with the TC. He's got an archer out as well. It's rough. It's a feudal age archer, and it's shooting a Huskarl. Gonna take 60 shots, buddy. You can do it. Units going down for orange. All the spearmen here have been cleared. This TC might stand for a little while. Meanwhile, on the north, it's pikeman crossbow for Winston. And it's like pure elephant for First World Caveman. I love the elephant choice, but I don't know if it's going to be able to is going to be able to do it against all those pikemen. Always focusing the crossbows. Takes them down. One crossbow left. Pikemen clear up. Winston adapting well to that unit choice. This castle might go up just to go down. Very likely the Goth player here will just right-click the castle with all of his units and trust that the enemy doesn't have murder holes. Futures never was able to build a university, so no chance of murder holes here. Castle is seen because it's firing on Orange's army, so he knows about it. Target sighted. TC goes down. It's probably where he's headed next. Castle being placed forward for Winston Smokehill now. And First World Caveman kind of catching up with the Vills a little bit. He's had 3 town centers for a while. He's actually been able to keep them queued up somewhat here. Futures mining this risky gold out here, hoping the enemy doesn't see it. It's a big army now for Winston. The castle will push away the Goths for now. Now, if Futures can keep producing Vills, keep building up, he might be able to survive this flood. Maybe. It kind of depends on the enemy being bad, but you have found a good counter unit in the Scorpion.
The 3 Scorpions up.
3 Scorpions ready to go. They are killing under the TC
he might be able
too.
to defend this castle with
I
those
think this
Scorpions.
castle stays up, yeah. Uh-oh. I just looked back down here and all of the units are amassing again.
Oh, they're charging in. The castle's up.
Is he gonna go around the castle? What's going on around here? Oh, brother. Triple siege workshop for
I was
Winston
looking
in
at
the
Winston's too. Winston's pushing.
Yeah. They're getting ready. He's forming up the army, the battalions.
Yeah, they're both gonna wipe them.
Oh, namcap's just going around the back for the other town center.
Yeah,
he's gonna just go around the castle. That bad boy is going down quick. Scorpions
are gonna fire in though.
5 Scorpions. That's not nothing. It's kind of hard to see this
slow
fight.
Though, unfortunately.
They're getting just dived. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no upgrades for. No, he does have fletching now. Still not enough. More Scorpions being produced.
Yeah.
17 Vills and falling for Futures. They really needed Futures to be like the backbone of this team comp, but namcap did not allow it.
Yeah. Just very aggressive infantry pushing by namcap as per usual.
Hey, I remember like 6 months ago, he would wait until he was fully maxed out at like max upgrades, elite Huskarl and Imperial Age before he would do anything.
Yeah.
We kept telling him attack earlier. And now
now he figured out how to do it and just
he's found the key to the swarm.
Yeah. And it's hard to counter that. I mean,
it is,
especially with players that haven't been playing in a while.
Haven't been playing, don't necessarily. It's like an unusual play style, right? So you don't really have the experience. The army did mostly die for namcap though, and I think this TC might survive. Maybe.
2 left. Oh, 1 left.
Scorpions doing their work. More army is ready though. A couple of trade carts stalled out for First World Caveman. And Futures is just like,
wow,
so close to being able to hold.
Look at the health of the TC for Futures.
Wait, what is it? 85. Oh man, crazy. Panic Tower for First World Caveman in the north, and he's making Ballista Elephants, but Winston loves to decide on the counter units. He loves to make counter units. So he's already pumping 30 mangonels out right now to deal with those Ballista Elephants.
Well, yeah, and he already had the giant pikeman army too.
True. I guess the suggestions here for Rockies would potentially be just you needed to be adding more eco as much as you can, more villagers. And First World or Futures is working on getting another TC up. Rebooming and slowly falling back is one option against this Goth flood. Doing what you can to stall them until you catch up. But it's not easy. Scorpion's going down under the castle fire. Namcap not even
Yeah,
afraid at
there's
all
too
of that.
many. Yeah.
Futures has resigned, actually, I just realized.
Oh, I thought he was gonna.
He's
Oh,
out. And
good game.
Caveman is also
Wow.
out there, so good game.
Wow, what a game.
Namcap is definitely the talk of the game here. Winston with a
Oh
solid
yeah.
push in the middle late castle age as well, but
So what would you say Futures should have done in in the defensive
I mean,
aspect to avoid the Namcap flood?
to avoid the flood. It's really hard. It's really hard. I guess you need your own, I don't know. The
Maybe pump out
pikemen
scorpions early.
earlier scorpions might have been the answer, yeah, enough of them. But I'm trying to think
Yeah.
like you kind of need a front line, right? So maybe like Scorpion Man at Arms could be solid there. But of course the Goth Man at Arms are cheaper, so and he's also making
Yeah.
Huskarls. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think just adding more eco behind and slowly falling back until you overtake on the economy side is the way that I would try to play it. But it was so fast. Same story over here for
Yeah.
First World Cave, and I think just keep that TC working, my guy, and then you'll be in a much happier place.